My name is Brie and I have good news for you. Food is a wonderful thing. And I knew this when I was a child growing up. I was always in the backyard playing with mud pies or in the garage making restaurants with my play food. I loved food, I loved cooking, and I knew food was a good thing. But somewhere along the way, I lost the magic and the pleasure that is food. In my early teens, just like a lot of people, I started to obsess about weight and dieting and developed a very unhealthy relationship with food. Our culture is so concerned with image and health and fitness, good foods, bad foods, and I went right along with that. I began dieting and developed a very negative relationship with food. That continued on through high school, into college. Then when I was 20, I was diagnosed with food allergies. So after all this time of hating food, now food hated me back. But the good thing about that diagnosis was that it sparked a real shift in perspective for me. I suddenly had to start researching where my food came from, and I had to really start learning how to nourish myself. And this opened up my eyes to the fear and shame and just the negativity that was in my life and in our culture at large regarding food. And I realized at one point I wanted to think about it differently. Alongside that, I had personal and nutritional counseling and really began to see food as this beautiful, powerful, nourishing element of life. And this led to a lot of research, a lot of wanting to understand how my food was grown, how I could prepare it, and how I could enjoy it. And this curiosity of how food is grown led to an internship at Polyface Farm. Polyface Farms is a wonderful grass-based farm where they are committed to the health of the landscape and the animals and to the people that work there and partake of the food. Being able to work on a farm has renewed a sense of wonder for me around something that we all tend to take for granted. The miracle of food and how it's raised and how you put a seed in the ground or you raise an animal, it's a deeper connection than simply going to the grocery store and throwing a package into my cart. It's up close and personal with nature. One of my favorite jobs on the farm currently is when I get to cook for our team, our group of people that come to dinner each weeknight. Coming out at night and seeing those 23 faces at our big long table just fills me with joy. The work is done for the day, my work of cooking is done for the day. It's just about sitting down and enjoying and being united in this common element that we all need, food. I think we all have a gift to give to the world. And in a culture that's steeped in so many negative messages about food, good foods, bad foods, what we should eat, what we shouldn't eat, what we should feel, what we shouldn't feel, I want to offer the gift of telling people that food is good and powerful and beautiful. This is good news, and I want everyone to know it. And so my future goal is to create a kind of space where people can come make that connection for themselves. People who have had a hard time viewing food as a friend instead of an enemy. And I want to say to you that enjoying food is not about dieting, it's not about good and bad foods, it's not about perfection and shame. It isn't about eating in the car on your way somewhere else. It isn't about being intimidated by your kitchen or being disconnected from the farming community. It's about, come with me and get your hands in the soil and let's get creative in the kitchen and then come to the table and let's share this. When you grow food, you realize just how connected to and reliant upon the earth you actually are. 5 years ago, when I was still early on in this healing journey of food, I got a chance to visit the Ballymaloe Cookery School in County Cork, Ireland. This is a cooking school located on an organic farm where most of the ingredients the students use are from that farm or surrounding farms. And this is a farm-to-table mission that I fell in love with while I was there and instantly knew I needed to return someday and complete their course. I believe that attending the Ballymaloe Cookery School is the next step in getting my message out to the world. I have been dreaming about attending this school for the last 5 years since I first visited, and now it's time to do it. And I've been saving my money and will continue to be saving the money But the reality of the situation is that I'm going to need some help. So this brings me to today and to you. As Frederick Buechner says, the place where God calls you is where your deep gladness and the world's deep hunger meet. My deep gladness is helping people connect with food and to heal their relationship and perspective with it. Would you join me in my effort to help people continue to heal their perspective on food and donate so that I can attend the Ballymaloe Cookery School? I have planned some fun incentives for you that you can check out below this video. Thank you for watching this video, and I look forward to hearing from you.